you can't always play with your kids. God did not put you in here and give you children to be their friends. Right. He did not do that. You're not your child's friend. Those are the things that we do to prostitute our daughter. What they wear. And as uninformed, unbiblical, unrighteous people, we look at it simple. It's cute. What we're trying to teach our people is that the rebuilding of our communities is going to start with strong families. God said, don't have any other gods before him. When we come out here to celebrate Odunde, it's an African goddess. So we're placing that before God. When you go to church on Sunday, that, I don't care what you say, because we had a sister come out, the sister told us we moved the stained glass out of our church and we put a black Jesus in there. But black Jesus didn't say go to church on Sunday. Right. Black Jesus said you can't eat pork, swine, lobster. Black Jesus said that there's a dress code for men and a dress code for women. Read, brother.
Verse 4, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above or that is in the earth beneath or that is in the water under the earth.
Says, hold up, read.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them nor serve them.
That's what we're doing today. We're serving that. I'm going to read you something real quick. Hey, read that, brother, about the Odunde, about that goddess. Read that.
Odunde festival. In the Yoruba religion, Odunde is a festival that celebrates the under goddess Ashan, who reigns over love, intimacy, beauty, wealth, and diplomacy.
So love, intimacy is sex. Look at what's going on around, sis. It's some sex going down tonight, sister.
I hope not outside.
It's some sex going down tonight, sister. I've seen how some of my sisters are dressed. Our sisters are beautiful. The Bible says that the Hebrew women are lively. But it's going to be some fornication and adultery going down tonight. Right. You know what's going to go down after that? The judgment of God. God is going to judge our people. You got something, bro?
Leviticus 19:20.
Read.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Sister, let me ask you, read that again. Read that again.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Hey, sister, come here. I'm going to ask you a question. You have children, sis? You have one child. So oh, that's beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Good. So you got a daughter. The Bible said, do not prostitute. He's telling the parents, don't prostitute your daughter by what parent would. So what is the Bible talking about? Why would God put that in the Bible? Why would God have to tell his people, now look, don't prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a whore? So you're thinking sexual, right? What does the Bible say when it means prostitute thy daughter? What do you think it means? Put them out there. How do we put them out there, sis? Because we got to unpack this thing. How do we put our daughters out there?
I never did it, so I couldn't imagine.
Give me that in, what is that, Proverbs 10? 7 and 10? You know what?
That's right.
Yeah, tie up a heart.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm going to show you this. The Bible is going to show you. These are, because that whoredom that the Bible talks about, it starts in stages. It's a gradual thing. We do certain things when they're little, and then when they get older, they out of our control. They out of our hands. Read what you got.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
With the what?
With the attire of an harlot.
The attire of an harlot. Harlot, whore, same thing. The prostituting of our daughters begins with what we allow them to wear.
Right.
That's where it begins, sis. We got our daughters, as beautiful as they are. You know their Facebook pages. You don't know who the parent is, but the daughter's on the front, they on the back, they all there. Her picture's up there. She got on little shorts. I just saw a video where the lady who got her daughter dancing to that little where they fans, somebody called CPS on her. All praises to the Most High God. She got her daughter fanning and shaking her back. That's how you prostitute your daughter, to cause her to be a whore. Read the rest of that.
Sirach 7:24.
Sirach, what did we get off? 7:24. Let's get that. Those are the things that we do to prostitute our daughters. What they wear, and as uninformed, unbiblical, unrighteous people, we look at it as simple. It's cute. It's not cute. Read what you got, bro.
Sirach chapter 7 verse 24. Hast thou daughters? Have a care of their body.
That's what God said. And you know what happened when T.I. went to his daughter to the doctor and wanted to make sure she was a virgin? They roasted that man. Now T.I. is evil. He's not a role model, but he at least had enough sense to have a care for his daughter's body. The most valuable thing on as men, that's what we value. We value loyalty, right? We value the sanctity of your body. Read.
Hast thou daughters? Have a care of their body.
That's a commandment, sis. That's a commandment from God. Read.
And show not thyself cheerful toward them.
You can't always play with your kids. God did not put you in here and give you children to be their friends.
Right.
He did not do that. You're not your child's friend.
Right.
You are their master. You are the person God gave to guide and teach them.
Right.
Read.
Verse 25. Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
So look, we shouldn't be allowing our daughters. There's no boyfriend and girlfriend in the Bible.
Right.
There's no such thing as boyfriend and girlfriend with God. There's no dating. There's no sowing your royal oats. There's no just go out there and have fun for the summer. There's no hot girl summer in the Bible.
Bring it out.
That's not what God gave us daughters and sons to teach them to do or allow them to do.
Right.
Right? When you have a daughter, you should be raising your daughter up and preparing her to meet and serve and be married to a righteous man who is going to keep the commandments of God. He's going to take care of her. He's going to provide for her. He's going to continue her education in the laws of God.
Right.
Read.
But give her to a man of understanding.
That's what a parent's supposed to do. Really, that's what a father is supposed to do. And that's what we're trying to rebuild here, sis. We're trying to rebuild our family, huh?
I lost my daughter 5 when she was 7.
And we say it is, sis, because especially with young men, it's hard for a woman, right? I was taller than my mother when I was 12 years old. I'm looking down at my mom. You understand? So it's hard for a woman, especially, and as this world goes on, it gets more wicked. It gets harder and harder. They got the internet, they got the phone. You gotta work. You gotta sleep sometimes, and there's a lot of evil out here waiting for our children. Read that again.
Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter. But give her to a man of understanding.
That's our job. We gotta examine, prove the man that they deal with, and that man should be dealing with her parents, not her. He shouldn't be talking to her on the side. Hey, she shouldn't be bringing a man to you 6 months after she been sleeping with him. Hey, mama, this is Craig. I think he the one. Well, he already got what he wanted.
Right.
Did you know that between 1972, sister, and now, do you know how many abortions just black people have had? Over 19 million. We are a nation, one nation of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And just the black section of God's people has murdered over 19 million children. Where I live at in VA, we got a guy that's running for Attorney General that's telling black women, vote for me because I'm going to make sure that when you want to, you can kill your baby. I'm going to make sure that. I'm going to make sure they don't take that away from you. And our women are fighting for that. They want that. But that's murder. That is murder. The Bible said thou shalt not kill, and that the wages of sin is death. That's why you see so much death in the black community. You got something, brother?
1 Hebrews 13:4, man.
Read it. Yes, sir.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4.
So the Bible said, you have a daughter, marry her. It's a weighty matter. Read.
Marriage is honorable in all.
God does not honor boyfriend and girlfriend. How you doing, my sister? I saw you listening. I'm glad you're listening, sis. What we're trying to teach our people is that the rebuilding of our communities is going to start with strong families.
Right.
It's going to start with men who are responsible, who are disciplined, who are trustworthy, who believe in this Bible and apply it. Read that again.
Marriage is honorable in all.
So God honors marriage. You believe in God, sis? God honors marriage. There's honor for a woman in a marriage. There's no honor for a woman being a girlfriend.
Right.
There's no honor for a woman being a baby mama.
Right.
There's no honor for a woman being a side piece.
Right.
You are more valuable than that to God.
Right.
When God looked down and saw Adam, he didn't give Adam a puppy. He didn't give him a dog. When he said it's not good for man to be alone, he gave Adam the black woman.
Right.
Right.
Y'all understand? But you got to be in your role. He has to be in his role. Read.
Marriage is honorable in all,
Uh-huh.
and the bed undefiled.
So the bed of a married woman and man, as long as they're not breaking the laws of God, that is undefiled in God's eyes. So my people, as y'all walk by, we're going over the laws of God that will rebuild black families.
Right.
And one thing that's going to rebuild black families is identifying with who they are in the Bible.
Right.
Odoon Day is not in the Bible. That's not for us to celebrate. You know what it's for? Go down there and spend that money, and then in a couple of days, they're going to tell you how much money black people spent on this day.
Right.
It was a raging success. And then what you're going to do is going to take your broke self to a politician and ask the government to give you back all the money you just spent to fix your housing, to fix your schools. Everything you need to fix black people don't cost a dime.
Right.
It don't cost nothing to fix black people.
Bring it
Because
out.
what's wrong with black people didn't come from money. It didn't come from a lack of money. It came from a lack of morals. It came from a lack of character. It came from a lack of discipline.
Right.
That's what broke black people.
That's
breaking
right.
God's laws.
Right.
Read that again.
Marriage is honorable in all,
Uh-huh.
and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers,
Whoremongers are men that jump from women to a woman to a woman to woman. And you know what? As men in America, that's how we raise. You ain't got you none yet, boy. What's wrong with you? Come on over. We're going to get you hooked up. I know a good girl down there. That's how black men are raised from little.
Bring 'em
That's
out.
what we're raised to do.
Right.
We're raised to violate and disrespect our God, our people, and our women.
right,
We're going to change that.
right,
We're going to change that for black people.
right.
We're going to change that for God's Israelites.
right.
Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
God judges. Adulterers are people who break wedlock. Right? Adulterers are people who fornicate. Go to the club. It's time to turn up. Find me somebody. I'm going to have me a good time tonight. Me and my girls got some tickets. We going down to Miami. Look, it's going down.
Bring it out.
But there's judgment for that. And the judgment is all of the broken homes we see with black people. All of the baby mamas.
Right.
God's judgment is child support. You know you wasn't ready for no baby. You know your job is raggedy. You barely paying your own bill.
Bring it out.
Right? Hey, brother, did you know that when we fornicate and break God's laws of marriage, did you know that child support is one of those laws? One of those judgments?
Right,
Child support. Because you don't want to take care of that woman. You don't want to marry her.
Right.
Now you're going to jail because you won't have money.
Right.
Read.
marriage is honorable in all,
Uh-huh.
and the bed undefiled.
Right.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
So God is going to judge us if we dishonor the laws of marriage. If we don't honor our women. If we don't honor our men. Go to 1 Corinthians 11. So there's an order. There's an order that we're supposed to be in. Our family structure in the black community has been broken down.
Bring it out.
Everything is out of order.
Bring it out.
Kids over the woman, woman over the man. Don't nobody believe in God if he give them laws. If God let you do what you want to, not my Jesus. But if God give you laws, a dress code, a dietary law, then I don't believe that. I'm not doing that. That ain't my God.
Bring it out.
Read what you got.
1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3.
Uh-huh.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. You know who's not confused? Christ and God. He ain't never read in the Bible where Christ tried to exalt himself above God. He said, why call me good? There's none good but one. That's God.
Bring it out.
Christ respects the place that God put him in.
Right.
Read.
That the head of every man is Christ. And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man. Now, when women when they hear that, the first thing they think of is the worst man they ever met. That ain't the head of you. You shouldn't have been dealing with it.
Right.
That's not your head.
Right.
The Bible is talking about a righteous man, a righteous woman, serving a righteous God.
Right.
That's what the Bible's talking about.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.